RPM goes up and down, check engine light on, it's the throttle body. Watch how to clean and diagnose. Hey guys, you're welcome back to the channel. We are looking at how you can diagnose the throttle body, how to clean the throttle body. And this can be done with just a simple tools. You can see the tools I'm holding over here: screwdriver, plier, and 10. Though depending on the car you're doing, in some car you might require the 12. Okay, so let's dive in. So before you do the throttle body, you don't have to go ahead and pull off the battery, but you have to confirm that the key is not in the key switch. So if the key is in the key switch, you just have to remove the key, okay, before removing the battery, and go ahead and do whatever you want to do. So we're gonna disconnect the battery right now. Okay, you remove the negative, you remove the positive. All can be done without considering that it's negative or positive. So you remove the battery. So what we are going to do now is to disassemble the things connected to the throttle body. So you remove your connector for mass airflow sensor. Okay, there are a lot of things connected to the throttle body. Before you can get to the throttle body, you can see there are things over there. So we're gonna disconnect, we're gonna disassemble before we can get to the throttle body. Okay, so what is throttle body? The throttle body is a critical component for your car's engine air intake system. It's responsible for regulating the airflow into the engine, which affects the performance of fuel efficiency and overall drivability over time. The throttle body can get clogged with dirty, grime, and carbon deposit, which can cause a lot of problem. Like I showed you earlier, so for this particular car, the RPM goes up and down, but there are a lot of problem related to a bad throttle body. So you can see that it's very dirty, which could cause the RPM going up and down, up and down. So we are going to loosen out the throttle body. Okay, then after losing out the throttle body, we are now going to wash clean to bring everything back to its original state. Okay, so you disconnect everything attached to the throttle body. We have the water hose, we have the air hose connected to the throttle body. So you're gonna disconnect everything. Make sure you're careful with it so you don't make any mistake. So if you're new to the channel, you're welcome. If this is the kind of video you would like to be getting from us, men, do well to subscribe to the channel. On the channel we got you covered with any kind of video you would need. Okay, so we are going to disconnect the ECM wire, which is connected to the throttle body, and these are the bolts. It's a 12mm bolt and nut. So this depends on the car you are working. Actually, this for Honda. Okay, this for Honda. So if you are working also on Honda EOD, that means you're gonna be using the same spanner that I'm using. Okay, but if it's for the Toyota spanner are a little bit different, but in some case they are the same. Related problems of a throttle body can be high RPM, rough idling, poor throttle response, or even sudden stall driving or when idling. So if you notice any of this, the throttle body might be the culprit. As a beginner mechanic, once you are given a car to check and you don't have a diagnoser, all you just have to do is to calm down. Yeah, never you be in a haste or in a hurry to detect a fault, else you would end up detecting the wrong thing. Okay, so after we've loosed, we're gonna remove the air intake hose, which is connected to the throttle body, and then we are going to bring out the throttle body. This is the throttle body. You can see that it's very dirty. Okay, so this would consume a lot of fuel. So we are going to use the carbon choke. There are different type of cleaner out there that you can use. We are using the carbon choke and a rag. You can even use a tissue okay, a cap and choke and a tissue. So let's go to where we are going to clean. Okay, so to clean, you just have to be very careful. Okay, just have to be very careful to prevent other issue occurring after you've installed. So you spray gently. You can see that there are a lot of dirt in this throttle body. Okay, you can see how to spray. So spray gently, gently. You spray the front, you spray the back. Make sure you clean the butterfly valve very well. You see how I'm spraying the butterfly valve. Spray gently. This would clean away the debris inside the throttle body. And for me saying that you should spray gently is because the throttle body is a sensitive component of the engine. So once it's clean enough, you just have to stop spraying, but make sure all is well cleaned. So stop spraying once you notice it's clean enough, and you take your rag, clean gently, clean the butterfly valve. Make sure you don't touch the butterfly valve to avoid high RPM. So you just have to clean very well, remove the debris, all those dirt that has refused to let your engine perform very well. You just have to clean it out, clean away. And after that, we are going to sun it or just let it dry at any place, but just make sure it's dried. Okay, make sure it's dried completely before reassembling. And then you rub a little gum to avoid vacuum leak before you insert the throttle body. So after you've rubbed the gasket gum, you are now good to go. You go ahead and reassemble the throttle body. Take up the bolt to tighten up back. Okay, so making it to dry is an important step. Yeah, this is to avoid the remaining cleaner that is inside the butterfly valve, because if you didn't let it dry, it will cause a problem with the engine. Okay, so you just have to make sure it's dried before you take the next step of reassembling back to the position. So after you've tightened up the throttle body, the next is go ahead to reconnect other things you removed, like the throttle body wire, which comes from the ECM. Okay, we have other vacuum hose, we have the water hose. Okay, as you can see over there, this is what I'm doing. I'm connecting the hose of the water. You see, this water cools up the throttle body. Okay, then we have the connector for the throttle body. So make sure you clip everything. Make sure everything is well clipped. Connect your vacuum hose to avoid problem. Okay, that's very important. So cleaning the throttle body is a simple process that can make a big difference in your vehicle performance. Remember to clean the throttle body regular to prevent problems and maintain optimal performance. If you still experiencing issue, that means the throttle body is not the fault. Okay, so if you're a mechanic, you just have to diagnose more. But if you're not a mechanic, all you just have to do is to consult a professional mechanic for further diagnose and repair. All right, so we're gonna insert the battery back. You can see, you're seeing everything we're doing right here. We showed you everything so you understand all. So make sure all is well connected to avoid another problem. And after that, make sure the battery is well tight. And also, you open the radiator, you add water. So hope you find the video helpful. Subscribe for more. See you in the next video.